Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is going up for a dunk. Second quarter, Milwaukee Arena, January 9th, 1972. The ball is in his hands. The rim is right there. Then Happy Hairston clips his legs from behind. Both men crash to the floor. Kareem lands hard, looks at Hairston on all fours, and in the next 2 seconds, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar does something that shocks 10,000 people into silence. His right fist flies into Hairston's jaw. The Laker forward goes motionless, flat on the hardwood, not moving. The longest winning streak in American sports history ends tonight, and it ends with a knockout. Milwaukee Arena, Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. The building is packed, 10,746 people crammed into every seat. Standing room only. The air is thick with tension, with anticipation, with the electric knowledge that they're about to witness history. The Los Angeles Lakers walk onto the court, purple and gold, the most dominant team in professional basketball. They haven't lost a game since October 31st, 69 days ago. 33 consecutive victories, the longest winning streak in American professional sports history, longer than any baseball team, any football team, any hockey team, ever. They have Wilt Chamberlain, 7'1", 275 pounds, 35 years old. The man who once scored 100 points in a single game. The man who averaged 50 points per game for an entire season. The most dominant force basketball has ever seen. They have Jerry West, the logo, one of the greatest guards in history. They have Gail Goodrich, Jim McMillian, Happy Hairston. A team built to win championships, a team that looks unstoppable. The Milwaukee Bucks walk out next, green and white, the defending champions. They won the title last year. Kareem's second season, the fastest championship in NBA history. 4 games. Sweep. Baltimore never had a chance. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar leads them onto the court. 7'2", 235 pounds, 24 years old, 11 years younger than Chamberlain. In his 3rd NBA season. Already an MVP, already a champion, already being called the best player in the game. 6 months ago, he changed his name. Ferdinand Louis Altendorf Jr. became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the generous servant of the all-powerful. Some people still call him Lou. Some people refuse to accept the change. Some people think he's making a political statement. He doesn't care what they think. He knows who he is. The 2 centers meet at half court for the opening tip. Chamberlain and Abdul-Jabbar, the old king and the young lion. They've been here before. They'll be here again. But tonight feels different. Tonight feels like something is about to shift. Chamberlain looks at Kareem, doesn't say anything, just looks. There's history between them, not friendship, something closer to rivalry, to resentment, to the complicated feelings that happen when a legend watches someone younger take his throne. As my fame and accomplishments increased, Kareem would write years later, so did his animosity. Winning the championship the year before, in my 2nd year in the NBA, seemed to put him over the top. We had won a championship before his team had. Chamberlain started taking verbal potshots at reporters, saying Kareem wasn't as good as people thought, saying the game was easier now, saying the young players didn't have the same fire. Everyone knew who he was talking about. Once during a game, Wilt threw a punch at Kareem. They were boxing out for a rebound, arms tangled. Wilt jerked free and swung. The punch didn't connect. Kareem doesn't think Wilt meant to hit him. But the anger was real. The hostility was real. The resentment of watching someone younger become what you used to be. Now they stand at center court. The referee holds the ball between them. The crowd is screaming. 10,000 people who want to see the Lakers lose, who want to be there when the streak ends, who want to tell their grandchildren they were in the building when history happened. The ball goes up. Kareem tips it to Oscar Robertson, the Big O, 33 years old, a legend in his own right, the only player to average a triple-double for an entire season. Now he's here in Milwaukee, chasing one more championship before his body gives out. First quarter. The Lakers come out aggressive. They know what's at stake. They know everyone wants to beat them. They've heard the talk for 69 days. Every team thinks they're the one to end the streak. Every team has been wrong. Chamberlain is physical with Kareem, pushing, grabbing, using his extra 40 pounds to make everything difficult. Every possession is a battle. Every rebound is a war. Kareem pushes back, doesn't complain, doesn't back down, just plays. The Lakers lead 28-25 after one quarter. The streak looks safe. The Lakers look like the Lakers. Chamberlain has the Bucks' young center under control, but something shifts in the second quarter. Kareem starts hitting shots. The skyhook is falling. The jumper is falling. Everything is falling. He's finding angles around Chamberlain, using his quickness, his footwork, his length that matches even Wilt's. The Bucks take the lead, 51-45 at halftime. The crowd is going crazy. The impossible is becoming possible. The streak is in danger. Then comes the moment. Early second quarter. Kareem catches the ball near the basket. No defender between him and the rim. Easy dunk. 2 points. He goes up. Happy Hairston comes from behind. Doesn't go for the ball. Goes for Kareem's legs. Clips him in midair. Both men crash to the hardwood. Kareem lands hard on his back. The ball bounces away. Kareem looks up. Sees Hairston on all fours, getting up slowly. And something snaps. He's been dealing with this for years. The elbows in the stomach, the fingers in the eyes. The constant physical abuse that referees choose to ignore. The price of being the biggest target in the league. Usually he takes it. Usually he stays calm. Usually he remembers what Coach Wooden taught him about composure. Not tonight. As Hairston is rising from all fours, Kareem's right hand flies forward. An uppercut. Clean, direct. It connects with Hairston's jaw. The sound is sharp. Flesh on flesh, bone on bone. Hairston goes flat, motionless on the hardwood. Eyes closed, not moving. For several seconds, nobody knows if he's conscious. Nobody knows if he's okay. Nobody knows what just happened. The arena goes silent. 10,000 people holding their breath. Referees rushing in. Players from both teams frozen in place. Wilt Chamberlain standing nearby, watching his teammate lie motionless on the floor. The referee calls a personal foul on Kareem. Just a personal foul. Not an ejection. Not a flagrant. 1972. Different rules. Different era. A punch that would end a career today barely stops the game. Hairston slowly gets up, shakes his head, walks to the bench. He'll be okay. But he's done challenging Kareem Abdul-Jabbar tonight. He's done clipping his legs. He's done with the cheap shots. Sure, I fouled him, Hairston says after the game. Fouls are a part of basketball. But slugging isn't. Kareem doesn't apologize. Not publicly. Not to Hairston. Years later, he'll admit it was spur-of-the-moment fury. Regrettable. The kind of thing you do and immediately think, what am I doing? You feel kind of foolish. But in that moment, in that arena, with the streak on the line and the crowd screaming and Wilt Chamberlain watching, in that moment, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sent a message. You can foul me. You can push me. You can try to hurt me. But there's a price. The game continues, and Kareem is unleashed. Third quarter. Kareem scores 12 points. Every shot is a statement. Every basket is a message to Chamberlain, to the Lakers, to everyone who said the streak would continue. He's hitting skyhooks from the left block, from the right block, from the middle of the lane. The shot that will become his signature. The shot that no one can stop, not even Wilt Chamberlain. Fourth quarter. The Lakers fight back. Jerry West hits shots. Goodrich hits shots. They cut the lead to 5. 8-3. The streak is still alive. The Lakers have been here before. Down late, fighting back, finding a way to win. But Kareem won't let them. Every time the Lakers get close, he answers. A hook shot, a rebound, a blocked shot. He's everywhere. He's everything. He's the best player on the floor, and everyone in the building knows it. Final score: Milwaukee 120, Los Angeles 104. The streak is over. 33 games. Done. Ended by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The stat line tells the story. Kareem, 39 points, 20 rebounds, 5 assists, dominant from start to finish. Chamberlain, 15 points, 12 rebounds, outplayed completely by the man 11 years younger. After the game, the Lakers make excuses. "We lost it," says Jim McMillian. Milwaukee didn't win it. "This is one of the weakest games we've played in a long time," says Chamberlain. "I don't want to take anything away from Milwaukee, but nothing. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just took everything from them. Took the streak, took the narrative, took the title of best center in basketball." Right there, in front of 10,000 witnesses, the throne changed hands. Bill Sharman, the Lakers coach, had been carrying a speech in his pocket for weeks, written on a dog-eared piece of paper. The speech he would give when the streak finally ended. He finally got to read it, finally got to admit what everyone already knew. Nothing lasts forever. Years later, Kareem wrote about that night, about the rivalry with Wilt, about the punch, about what it all meant. When Wilt and I faced off on January 9th, he was no longer the unstoppable 25-year-old player who scored 100 points in a single game. He was now 35, slower, less aggressive in shooting, but he was still a powerful force under the basket, and he still wanted to beat me, the 24-year-old who he felt was replacing him. That's what the night was really about. Not just a streak, not just a game, a passing of the guard, the moment when the NBA's past gave way to its future, when Wilt Chamberlain stopped being the best and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar started. The Lakers would get their revenge. They beat the Bucks in the playoffs that year, won the championship. Chamberlain got his ring, his validation, his final moment of glory. But everyone remembered the night in Milwaukee, the night the streak ended, the night Kareem punched Happy Hairston and dropped 39 on Wilt Chamberlain, the night a 24-year-old announced that the future had arrived. 3 years later, Kareem demanded a trade, said Milwaukee didn't fit his cultural needs. The Lakers acquired him. He played 14 more seasons in Los Angeles, won 5 more championships, became the greatest scorer in NBA history. Wilt retired in 1973, watched from the sidelines as Kareem became everything he used to be. They never became close friends. The rivalry softened over time, but the distance remained. Two giants who respected each other but never truly connected. The punch became a footnote, a story people told. Remember when Kareem knocked out Happy Hairston? Remember when he ended the streak? Remember when the young lion took down the old king? Kareem remembers. Remembers the fury, the regret, the message it sent. You can push him, you can foul him, but eventually, he pushes back. Eventually, everyone learns what it costs to challenge the best player in the world. 39 points, 20 rebounds, 1 knockout punch, and the longest winning streak in American sports history, ended by a 24-year-old who was just getting started. Who's trying to clip your legs right now? Who's trying to stop your rise? And when they push you down, what are you going to do about it? Sometimes the answer is a skyhook. Sometimes it's 39 points. And sometimes, just sometimes, it's a right hand to the jaw. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar learned that night in Milwaukee. The throne doesn't get handed to you. You take it. one knockout at a time.